while two high-profile encounters are happening in Bambalapitiya, one at St. Peter's College, between St. Peter's College and Royal College, the other at Havelock Park, between St. Joseph's and Nisipatana. We take you to the beautiful coastal city of Mount Lavinia, here the big club grounds in St. Thomas's College, for the Sir Oliver Gunathalaka Shield clash between St. Thomas's and Wesley College, the picturesque big club grounds here in Mount Lavinia. Hello and welcome to everyone joining on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com, for the Sir Oliver Gunathalaka clash between St. Thomas's and Wesley. I'm Nawod Vijay Vikrama. Joining me in commentary is Yuzran Lantra. Yuzran, a very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Nawod, and good afternoon to all our viewers tuned in. This is a big clash between two big schools, and honestly, it's a do-or-die game here for Wesley College. St. Thomas's College, of course, they are safe and secure to go through to the second round in the cup segment, but that's not the story for Wesley, Nawod.
Yes, indeed, a must-win clash for Wesley. St. Thomas's, of course, securing their place in the cup segment after their win against Kingswood College last week. Well, for Wesley, they've been hammered in 3 encounters, and they've only won 1, and this is a must-win, and this is the final week of the first round.
True, Nawad. And taking a look at the conditions today, it's quite sunny and humid here at Mount Lavinia. 32 degrees, partly cloudy, says the weather forecast, and I'm pretty sure it'll change. Minimum 27 degrees, while the wind speed, of course, will play a big part here in this ground of 15 kilometers per hour in the northeast direction. So it's going to play a big part in this game for kickers as well as the wingers, who will look to put those chip kicks now.
Indeed, and the 32 Celsius temperature, I don't think the players will feel that much of heat, especially playing here at the big club grounds, because there's a strong wind blowing right across the grounds. That's the best part of having a ground so close to the sea. And I think players would enjoy these conditions, even though it's hot and humid, a strong wind blowing right across. That would soothe things out. While for St. Thomas's, I think they would want to finish off the first round on a high. They've won 3 and just lost 1. On your screen right now is the under 18 clash that's happening, and on the two sides, Wesley on the left and St. Thomas's on the right of your screen are warming up just behind the goalposts.
Yes, and we'll bring you more action, promising action here at Mount Lavinia after this short commercial break. So stay tuned to ThePapare.com. We'll see you on the other side.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. බැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට කහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
සුවිසලි ලක්ක වෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමක ඉස්හොරි ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසමසම ඉලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංගේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
දැන් Gold Dio body spray හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි හතරකින් Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න Gold Dio body spray පැය 24 පුරා.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend. She is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine. You call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art, it's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate, it's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Echo the voices of fun. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
සතුට බෙදන නම ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම සනසුම දෙන නම එය සිංහ නම මිහිර මවන නම අවස නිවන නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අත විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Okay, she's ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Impressive CV. But why do you want to work here?
Is your unlimited package limiting you? Be really unlimited with the largest network. Talk unlimited with more than 13 million Sri Lankans with Dialog. Dialog Blaster Unlimited. A range of daily, weekly and monthly plans. Dial #678# to convert your package or get a new connection. It's always been my dream to be a part of a blue chip company.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුනා. මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුනා.
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට කහට.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit. Drift in search of happiness. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
Welcome back to Mount Lavinia. This is the encounter between Wesley College and St. Thomas College for the Sir Oliver Gunathilka Trophy, and also a do-or-die game for Wesley College if they want to see them through to the cup segment second round. Joining me in commentary, Nawad. Your predictions for this game, Nawad?
Yes, I think even though Wesley have only won one, I think Wesley are a bit slight favourites coming into this game, while St. Thomas's, I think they won't feel that much of pressure because they've already qualified for the cup segment. But then again, sometimes when you're not under pressure, you will like to, you will like to cut loose and show what you've got. But it will be an interesting game, and let's see how Wesley perform under pressure.
Definitely, St. Thomas's College have to keep in mind that it's no time to rest, and it's not the right weekend to be in their comfort zone. But however, talking about the Singer Schools Rugby League, this weekend is surely an action-packed weekend. We have Kingswood College taking on Maliyadeva up at Nithyavala, Trinity College taking on Science at Pallikele, Zahira facing St. Anthony's. The two bottom teams clashing for their pride. They both will play in the plate segment, however, and the big clash between St. Joseph's College and Isipadana College, two unbeaten teams taking on each other right now here at Havelock Park. You can catch the live action at www.papare.com. And the other clash in the same group for that first place now, St. Peter's College taking on Royal College at St. Peter's College grounds. It's gonna be a tough encounter, both teams fighting for that first spot, and I'm pretty excited to see how that game will come through.
Yes, indeed. I think Kingswood are firm favourites to win at Nithyavala against Maliyadeva, and Trinity taking on Science College at Pallikele. I think that'll be a very kind of a tricky game, isn't it? Against Science College, you never know what to expect from Science, and Zahira versus St. Anthony's. Though they are playing in the plate, I think points from this match is much needed, especially in a plate segment.
Yes, you can never underestimate any team in that plate segment. Vidyartha College and DS have been performing quite exceptionally. Both teams will try their best to get into that A division, especially Vidyartha College. They're known for their rich history, but not in the recent past, so they definitely want to earn their ticket up to this top tier. And talk about the action here at Mount Lavinia, it's gonna be quite an interesting game. We can look at last week's encounters. St. Thomas College had a walk through the park against Maliyadeva. Walk through the park, I say, in the second half, because the first half performance was not quite up to par now. They just scored 2 tries, and Maliyadeva also managed to go over the whitewash only for the second time this season. The game ended 38 points to 8 in favour of the Thomians.
Yes, indeed. I think that has been the case, isn't it, throughout the season so far. We've had 4 games for St. Thomas's, all 4 games played here, and St. Thomas's really put up a fight only up in the second half.
And Science College took on St. Anthony's College up at Nithyavala, and pretty good performance by the Science College lads. Ran straight through the Anthonians in their own home ground and scored 35 points to win that game. Anthony's College have definitely been poor in this season. They've not managed to secure any wins, and another clash that we were all looking forward to was the St. Joseph's College versus Trinity College encounter, and it surprised everybody when Josephians ran away with it quite easily now.
Yes, indeed. When it finished in the first half, I think St. Joseph's had already scored around 30 points or so. We expected a lot more points, but that didn't come, as Trinity College put up a fight in the second half to finish 37-19 at Havelock Park.
And then another nail-biting encounter. Zahira College took on Isipadana College at Havies. Isipadana College came strong. They were coming in definitely to get that bonus point win and up their points, but Zahira College giving a tough challenge for the Pathanians. Isipatana College was given a scare, to be honest, because until the end it was just 10 points to 3, but it ended 17-3. However, in the brink of full time, and Kingswood College hosted Royal at Nittavela. It was a challenge for Royal College Nawad, but in the end Royal came through.
Yes, indeed. I think both those matches for Isipatana and Royal were tricky encounters. One a low-scoring affair. Both of them really, with the Royal winning 20-12 and Wesley taking on Royal St. Peter's College, I beg your pardon. And early on it was all about Wesley College, who racked up the points, but thereon in St. Peter's came back into the game, and they settled down really well and scored quite a few tries and then ended up with all points.
True, Wesley would have loved to have a victory in that game, and they'd come into this weekend full confidence on, but unfortunately they fell 22 points to 35 short.
And this was Thomians playing last week against Malayadeva College. A slow start for St. Thomas's. They only had 12 points in the first half, but in the second half they cut loose, scoring a few points with Ovin Hitiarachi and John D'Souza converting. And I believe that was the first try of the season for Malayadeva College against St. Thomas's College, as it ended 38 points to 8.
Yes, as we take a look at the results, 22 points to 10 Science College coming on top, 37 points to 19 St. Joseph's coming on top at Havelock Park. Isipatana College overcoming Zahira College challenge, 17-3 that game ended. Royal College unconvincingly though winning the game 20 points to 12. Wesley College falling short, 22 points to 35. St. Peter's running away with it, and St. Thomas's College 38 points to 8 convincingly beat Malayadeva College here at the big club grounds Mount Lavinia. So talking about how St. Thomas's College progressed through this league now, they played 4 games, won 3 and lost an important clash to Royal College. They came in for that big trophy, Michael Gurunathna Trophy now, but unfortunately they just lost grip of that game in the dying embers of the game.
Absolutely. Again, in that game, they came back into the game in that second half, and I think at the start of the game, if they were given a scoreline of 17-10, I think they would have taken it, even though it was lost, because last year it was a hammering. I believe it was a record hammering by the Royalists. But the crucial clash was their first game against St. Peter's College. Inside the first 10 minutes, St. Peter's College scoring 10 points, but thereon in St. Thomas's fighting back to win that game in the last dying moments.
Yes, and as we take a look at how Wesley have progressed in this league, they played 4 and managed to win just 1 game out of their 4 and lost 3 crucial encounters to St. Peter's College, Royal College and Kingswood College for their Blase trophy. Wesley College, although they've lost 3 games, they've not been disappointing now. They managed to almost win the bonus point in every game, at least by scoring 4 tries or losing in the margin of 7 points. So that's a plus point for Wesley College, and that's what's keeping them on top of this points table above Kingswood College.
And I think if Wesley were given an opportunity to play Kingswood right now, I think they would be the better side compared to Kingswood. They've grown gradually throughout the season. Wesley College, as you can see the points table, Royal winning 4 out of 4 with 22 points and 2 bonus points. And St. Peter's College with 18 and St. Thomas's with 17 and Wesley with 9. So that's the crucial match. Wesley against St. Thomas's and Kingswood against Malayadeva.
So my predictions how this would pan out: Kingswood College will beat Malayadeva with a bonus point, so that will take them up to 13 points, just 5 points short of Wesley College. Wesley currently at 9. They'll need a victory in this game to get through to the cup segment second round. So it's a do or die situation. Like I said earlier, Wesley College must win this game, but St. Thomas's College will not be an easy task now.
Yes, indeed. As you can see, the top try scorer. There are two top try scorers with Tarindu Maduranga of St. Joseph's and Gisha Pakulatunga of Trinity College, and the top point scorer is the skipper for St. Joseph's College. I beg your pardon, it's Santosh Algama with 43 points.
Yes, he's been outstanding in this league. He's been making those important conversions, scoring tries, creating opportunities. He's just been all over the park, and that one player to stand out from St. Joseph's, I'd give it to Santosh Algama. But also much credit to his halfback, Rashan Gunawardena. They've also taking part in a big game today against Sisipatana. You can catch all the action on www.thepapare.com/live. This is how the last time these two teams met for the Sir Oliver Gunathilaka Trophy, and what a cracking game it was. I still remember how Wesley College managed to run away with it in the final minutes of the game.
Yes, indeed. This was a couple of years back in 2017. St. Thomas's winning the 2015 and the 16 encounters. And, St. Thomas's, under the captaincy of Navin Henakan Kanamge, were favourites to win this encounter, but somehow let it slip through. And Wesley College with the last gasp try from Murshid Zubair, the skipper for today for Wesley.
Yes, this game would bring back a lot of glorious moments for Murshid Zubair. He definitely playing with confidence. This was that try. Zubair scoring the winner. In fact, that was the earlier one, and Wesley College had to come back strong to win this game. It was at CR Longdon Place.
It was a ding-dong battle between both those sides. Both Wesley and St. Thomas's exchanging tries throughout the match. That was the final whistle. Wesley winning that encounter 23 points to 19. 4-point win, close encounter. And it was scenes at CRNFC Grounds back in 2017. And we'll have to wait and see what will happen today. As you can see towards the right of the screen, St. Thomas's College warming up.
Yes, and I'll place all my money on and bet that this game is going to be even more exciting and even more nail-biting than the 2017 encounter. Make sure you stay logged to thepapare.com. We'll bring you live action after a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்தில்
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිද්ධාස ඇඩ්මොරටුව පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
රුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නුවරඑළිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
Final showdown Candy Sports Club
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට ඔලිබරපු යාල්පානතිල
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිද්ධදාස
ඇඩ්මොරටුව පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
කිලක්කු මාහාන
Sugadadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
රුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නෝරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරා ගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් The Papare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා. ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටිය, පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකේ ටැබ් එකෙන් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. The Papare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය.
නේරඩි ඔලිබරපු යාල්පානතිල
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිද්ධදාස
ඇඩ්මොරටුව පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
කිලක්කු මාහාන
Sugadadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
රුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නෝරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට නේරඩි ඔලිබරපු යාල්පානතිල
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිද්ධදාස
ඇඩ්මොරටුව පියගම
Hello and welcome back to the Big Club Grounds here in Mount Lavinia for the Sir Oliver Gunatilaka Shield clash between St Thomas's College and Wesley College. St Thomas's have made their way onto the field. Wesley on their way.
Yes, we're just moments away from kickoff. Both teams will line up for the introduction and school songs because it's a big game. We can take a look at the St. Thomas College lineup for today. Adisha Handunpatirana, Lashandra De Silva and Senuth Pereira will compile that front row, while skipper Harith Senanaik and Dunal Fernando join to make that second row. Aditya Simbala Pitiya, Kavin Jayasekar and Revanka Abewardena will complete that forward 8, which will be a vital component in this St. Thomas' team.
Yes, indeed. And from there onwards, you have Ovin Hettiarachchi, Noah Vikramasuriya, Hasid Dharmapriya, Sadak Ishak, Shan Rajpaksha, Sanjeeva Chaturanga making up the backs, while the replacements for St. Thomas's are Jason Daniel, Jonathan Dureraj, Shanil Samarakodi, Akib Kader, Shevan Dimel, Sakit Pereira, Navishka Karunaratna and Tevin Iriagama. They are without John D'Souza for this match.
Yes, he was a key player in the earlier games, but unfortunately has been ruled out injured for this encounter. Wesley College, Tharindu Hasit, Akib Tahir and Jisa Vijay Gunawardena will make that front row the most important positions in the starting 15. Half is Tabit, just the 17-year-old, will join Ravin Fernando in the second row, while Samuel Ogbebo, Shritesh Tavaraja and Dexter Gunathilaka complete that forward 8.
From the halfbacks, Janosh Mendis, Tharindu Walpitage, Vishwa Velagedara, Murshid Zubair, the key man and the skipper for Wesley, Eranda Harshana, Kavindana Pereira and Shab Pakirali making up the 15 for Wesley. And the replacements, Nisal Pereira, Dineth Dinuja, Shannon Gunasekara, Akinda Gamman Pilla, Johan Philip, Nimshan Lawrence, Shavin Javadana, Shehan Fernando, Shine Hopwood and Johan Ogbebo are the replacements for Wesley College.
Yes, Wesley need to figure out a permanent combination between the fly half and halfback. Murshid Zubair plays at fullback while Tharindu Valpitage plays at fly half, and more often than not it changes sometimes. So coach Paul Soya will have to make that important decision, as we have Ishan Kobekan who will officiate this game, while Shanit Aruna and Thilna Ratnaik assist him in the touchlines. As everybody rises for the school songs.
Another audio.
a schoolboy need than listening to their school songs just before cracking encounter. Now, personally, I know how it feels to listen and sing your school song right before an encounter, and that final bit of motivation, that final bit of strength it gives you, you can't express in words.
Absolutely, a lot of pride, a lot of passion behind every college song. St. Thomas's College in their final huddle. St. Thomas's free from pressure, but I think Wesley under a bit of pressure because this is a must-win clash, as we mentioned earlier, for them to make it through to the cup segment.
Yes, the battle between blue, black and blue and the double blues, as looks like St. Thomas's College will kickstart things from left to right, which means unless they manage to recollect it, early possession for Wesley College. We're all set for kickoff, just moments away. As referee Shankar Bekon is yet to blow.
Blue, okay.
And we're off to a start. St. Thomas's College, the high hanging kick. Dunal Fernando running straight to it and not collected cleanly by Wesley College. St. Thomas's managing to recollect it, and now into the Wesley College half they go. But referee brings back play to the initial infringement, which was the knock on by Samuel Ogbebo. So not the start Wesley would have wanted.
An early knock-on inside the first minute. St. Thomas's getting their first scrum.
Crouch. Bye.
This will set the tone
Set. Steady.
for the battle
Steady,
between
boys.
the
Very
forwards throughout this 70 minutes.
Stay.
Bashula with the put in. Didn't start in the early infringements, as now he sends the ball to Hetiarachi, and Sadak Ishak goes straight into contact. Good tackle there by Zubair. Pushed back Ishak few meters back. Harit Senanayaka with the ball now. Goes straight into contact, still on his feet. Finally brought down. Basula. Hetiarachi. Adisha Handun Patrinar with a forward pass. It's his third forward pass this season, and he's not been on par in this first round. He'll be looking to get into his rhythm, at least later on in this game.
That was miles offside from Adisha Handun Patirana. You expect much more from an experienced campaigner. Experienced guys like Adisha Handun Patirana and the skipper Harit Senanayaka will have to lead from the front for the hosts.
Steady, boys. Very good.
Yes, they have to stand out up front as Wesley College with their first touch. Genosha Mendes. Tarandual Pidage, and now skipper Zubair sends it to Kavindana Pereda, speedster. Great tackle on him. He's been bundled into touch, but the right start for Wesley, I would say, in the attacking point of view. They've set the momentum. They hope they could have continued it, but unfortunately,
Number 10.
Kavindana was
Number 10.
dragged into touch as the first line out of the game goes to St. Thomas's College, and Veera Singh now to Hetiarachi. Sadak Ishak steps. Great offload. Cuts back inside. Dharmapriya. Almost at the 50 now. 5 meters away. Hetiarachi. To Mendes. Rehan Olugala. Straight into contact.
Tackle now. Stay.
Dunal Fernando. Ovin Hetiarachi. Stationary pass there. Not moving a feet. And it looks like Wesley have turned possession. Right on the attack, counter-attacking the double blues. Slowly but surely moving forward.
Now use it.
Samuel Ogbebo with the collection, puts in a pop pass to the oncoming Sritesh. Switching directions. Samarakon to Harshan Erandana. He's brought down. Penalty coming towards Wesley College. So hands on the ground, says the referee. And Wesley College have an opportunity to draw first blood with a 3-pointer. But Valpitagay will opt to go for touch, and looks like
Get behind.
they want to go the whitewash. That was definitely in Murshid Zubay's range. And a good kick. He takes his team inside the 22. So
Number 7.
promising position for Wesley College now.
Yes, indeed, but we have to wait and see, because that's an interesting decision made by Murshid Zubair, because the teams that have played St. Thomas's in the last few encounters, especially Royal and St. Peter's, weren't that much keen on going for the lineouts, because St. Thomas's with Dunal Fernando and Harit Senanayake have two of the best lineout jumpers as well. Let's see how it goes. Crucial throw-in.
Samarakon. Not a clean lineout, stolen there by Simla Pitia.
Say last foot. Advantage.
Still
Blue.
in dangerous territory, but however, Wesley College conceding a penalty and allowing
Number 15,
Thomians to get out of jail, as Hetty Arachi will look to get good touch. And not many meters gained, but takes his team just about 15 meters away from the initial infringement. Still in their own half now with the
Absolutely a poor touch finder. You need to let those kicks hang in there and let the wind do all the talking, because the wind is blowing from left to right. Good line out there from St. Thomas's.
trying to set things up now. Veera Singh with the box kick. Gone out on the full. So a line out for Wesley College from the place Barshul made the kick.
Center mark.
Two errors in quick succession. Now that will kill the momentum St. Thomas has had early on.
10 meters blue.
They'll have to get into their rhythm.
10 meters. Number 10 back.
Samarakon with his second line out now. They'll opt to go for the second jumper, if I'm not, or the first, as Dunal Fernando snatches the ball midway through and goes straight into, keeps the ball alive. Nicely done by the young lad, as Lashana De Silva acts as the scrum half, sends the ball to Pereira. Slowly but surely moving forward now, St. Thomas's.
Straight away two botched lineouts for Wesley inside the first 7 minutes.
With St. Thomas's have to use Andovin Hetiarachi once again to Sadaki Shak. Great break by him, still on his feet. The Wesley defender trying to keep him up, but a maul is formed, says referee, and they are moving forward. But great defense by Wesley College ends in a held up and scrum down. It will be Wesley's ball.
Very good strength shown there by the Wesley forwards. Holding that man up even under pressure. Another scrum on the 50-meter line.
Crouch.
Wesley have the options of going either way.
Set. Steady, boys.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Double Blues opt to run this.
Advantage.
And they have an advantage coming their way as well. And taken quickly there by little scrum half Janosha Mendes. Now Agbebo to Tarindu Valpitage. Kavindan in the corner. Steps inside. Kavindan brought down.
Stay. Go back.
5 meters away now. Wesley College barging forward.
Tackle now. Tackle. Release.
Using their forwards. Trying to play it close. And Mendes instructing his forwards now. Skipper with a long cutout pass to Samarakon. He should have passed the ball outside. Still on his feet though. Driving forward. 3 players trying to bring him down and finally brought down just inside the 5 meter line.
Go back. Last foot. Last foot.
Wesley College, a promising possession.
Release now. Last foot. Stay back. Last foot.
Ogbebo with a pop pass and it's a try scored there by number 4, Ravin Fernando. But I thought for a moment there he had knocked it on.
Well, Wesley will have the try, but it was a tricky decision. From where we were standing, it looked like the player had lost control of the ball, but nonetheless, referee Abekon has given it, and Ravin Fernando has gone over for a try for Wesley. They should have initially scored a couple of phases back. They had a 2-man overlap.
Yes, if Samarakon had passed the ball, that would have gone untouched. Ravin Fernando. However, now Valpitage looking to add the extras. This is the kind of breakthrough Wesley was looking for, and it finally came through by Ravin Fernando. Ran a great supporting angle, and Valpitage's kick goes astray, so 5 points will remain. Wesley College on top. It's 10 minutes on our clock. As referee instructs as clear instructions are being said to Adisha. Says not to push inwards in the scrum, which is why a penalty was awarded earlier on as Hetiarati puts in a deep restart. Tarindu Valpitage with the return kick. Not collected cleanly there, but gone backwards, says the referee, and Chaturanga now sends the ball to Noah.
Tackle, release.
Playing his first game, Noah. Looks like possession was stolen there. Support arrived late for the Thomians, and Wesley College right on the money. Straight away inside the opposition half. And Ogbebo driving forward. Genosha Mendes. Valpitage to the skipper. Zubair spots the space at the back. Now Pakirali has not the first person to go receive the ball, so play will be brought back for a 5-meter scrum in favor of Wesley College. Raj Paksa was dragged over the deadline, so Wesley College showing off some great skills early on now.
Yes, indeed. Chaturanga not wanting to clear that ball has happened in St. Thomas's, finding themselves just 5 meters away from their own try line.
Crouch.
Crucial scrum here for Wesley.
Time off. Wait. Cramp.
An injury concern here for Wesley. Harshana. And looks like he will have to be replaced.
Change.
I beg your pardon, that is MS Pakirali.
Change.
Shahar Pakirali. He has pulled his hamstring. Limping away.
Hammies can be quite painful, and worst part of all, they take quite a while to heal. So Pakir Ali will have to take good care of his leg if he wants to continue starting later on in the league.
Right, okay, boys. Wait. Okay.
So the replacement comes in.
Time on. Crouch.
Looks like Gaman Pilla
Boy.
makes his way
Set.
into the
Steady.
starting 15 now.
Steady, boys. Say now. Say.
Genosha Mendes
Now
at
look.
the back. Ogbebo carries it forward. Goes straight into contact. Looks like this is the second try, but he knocks it forward. So great defense by St. Thomas's College. Ogbebo quite eager. They are too eager, in fact, to score that try. Lost control of the ball, knocking it forward.
St. Thomas is getting a reprieve and an opportunity to get out of jail. It has all been Wesley here in the first 14 minutes in Mount Lavinia.
Crouch. Boy. Set. Early pushing.
Free kick awarded to Wesley College. Early pushing, says the referee.
Go back.
So they'll have to stay on the try line, St. Thomas's College. But Wesley College, however, opt to go for the scrum. St. Thomas's College making too many infringements in their own half, and especially in the red zone. Should have known better than
Crouch.
Engaging too early.
Boy.
St. Thomas is
Set.
not having the best of
Steady,
crumbs
boys.
in this early going. Much to do with their own
Leon.
mistakes rather than Wesley being on top.
Great running angle there by the skipper. Mendes
last foot.
to Valpidagate. Valpidagate to Dore. Cuts back inside was Velagidara. But looks like Thomians have managed to turn it over. Great defense there.
Time off.
That was the skipper Harit Senanayaka. Good positioning from him.
Looks like another Wesleyite is down. In fact, it's a Thomian. So two players from both teams. Looks like they took quite a bit of a clash. Things not looking good for the Thomian. Looks like he's taken a blow to his back now. Can take an in-depth look at the schools rugby, the facts and figures and all you need to know about the schools rugby league this year, last year and the year before. All you have to do is log on to stats.thepapare.com for all your facts and figures about school rugby and club rugby.
Time on.
As the play resumes with a penalty and an opportunity for St. Thomas's to get out of jail, Ovin Hetiarachi would want a better kick than the last one, but this time he doesn't find touch at all. Carvin then allowing the ball to bounce, but a great tackle there by Carvin Jayasekara puts Vijay Gunawardena into touch,
Center line.
meaning
Yeah.
Thomas will get their line out in center field.
Well, for those who are interested in the scores from the other two matches, Isipatana College are leading 7-0 in the 15th minute at Havelock Park, while St. Peter's College are also leading 7-0 against Royal College at the St. Peter's College grounds.
Now Adisha, the great carry. Pops the ball to his oncoming support player. Chamud Bashil opting to switch directions, and Thomas knocked the ball on. So no advantage. Scrum down in favor of Wesley. This is what St. Thomas's has been doing throughout the game. They've managed to win possession, but not been able to execute it in the way they'd like. So that final touches and the final executions not coming through for St. Thomas's College, resulting in them losing possession in the opposition half.
That knock-on coming from Noah Vikramasuriya, who's playing in his first match for St. Thomas's. Not the best of starts for him. He had an earlier infringement as well.
Referee not happy with the way that scrum proceeded, so he'll want another one.
Mark. Crouch. Bind. Set. Steady, boys.
Genosha Mendes with the putting. Ogdebo at the back. Royal Pitagay to the skipper Zubair, and now on the move Velagedera steps back in, steps back out, goes straight into contact, trying to bundle in with touch, and Rehan Ulugada combining with Sada Kishak puts Velagedera into touch, and another line out in favor of St. Thomas's College on the other side of the field.
Good defensive work from Ishaq and Raj Baksha. But time and time again, you see whenever Wesley has the ball, they opt to run, and they do it quite well.
Okay.
Seamless line out, but not the best of passes there, as Chaturanga now opts to run, bundle down near the touchline, and St. Thomas's gets a penalty.
Yes, but not the wisest of options by Chaturanga. As a fullback, he should have known to kick the ball and taken his team out of danger. In fact, he opted to run laterally as Hevitiarachi with another disappointing kick.
Chaturanga running away from the support as well. Cardinal mistake. Again, one of those players who has not had the best of seasons for St. Thomas's at the back. Made quite a few mistakes, and those mistakes have cost in St. Thomas's giving away quite a few points.
Okay, play. Stay.
Quite fortunate there, as Lashana De Silva puts in a short line out. Ovin to Sadaki Shak, and another knockout forward by Ruthomians. Puts Wesley in a promising position. Great counter-attacking skills by the Double Blues. Genosha Mendes to Jayawardena. He goes straight into contact. Beats the first tackler. Valpitagi inside pass to the skipper. He puts in a cheeky offload, and now Harshana to Velagedera. Gets caught in the touch. Pops the ball, and a knock forward by him. Collected by Chamud Bashula. St. Thomas have to get out of jail, but no advantage, says the referee. So scrum down in favor of St. Thomas, and this has been the story of the game now with the stop-start affair. Both teams making cardinal errors.
This is almost like the first half when St. Thomas's played against St. Peter's, isn't it? A lot of handling errors, giving away possession. as both the teams take a water break under the hot and humid conditions prevailing throughout the country.
And news from Bambalapitia, Royal College down one man with just 3 points on board at the 25th minute. So St. Peter's College with a 4-point lead, while Isipatana College still ahead with 7 points to nil against St. Joseph's College, but with an opportunity to extend their lead with a 3-pointer as
Time on.
Ruberu adds the extra, so 10 points up now. Isipatana College, 20 minutes on the clock at Havelock Park. They'll definitely want to maintain that margin and keep St. Joseph's College out of their own half. And coming back here in Mount Lavinia, Wesley College with a solitary try in the 10th minute, and 10 minutes later,
Crouch.
It's been a really
Bind.
stop-start affair.
Set. Steady,
Lackluster
boys.
performance by
Stay.
St. Thomas's College. They've not managed to pull out one set move yet, as ball falls loose and Noha puts in the return kick as Zubair collects it now. Tries to put it on the
Tackle
big
now.
fend.
No, go back.
Genosha Mendes switches direction. Valpitage to Kavindana now. Kavindana is on space. Cuts back inside. Well tackled there by this Tomian defender. Too many numbers there in the ruck for Wesley College. Should have fanned out and outnumbered St. Thomas easily, but Samuel Ogbebo trying that cheeky move. Foxes the first defender, but his offload goes forward, says the referee. So scrum down, another scrum down now in favour of St. Thomas.
Unfortunate, isn't it, for Ogbebo? He did everything well apart from that final pass, the initial fake pass, committing the Thomian defenders to the other player. Gained the advantage, but his offload under the tackle.
Steady, boys.
Going
Go low.
just a bit forward.
Go low.
The scrum
Yeah,
this
use it
time
now.
for St. Thomas's looks good as Revanka
No.
breaks away.
Captain.
The Thomians getting another penalty.
Captain number 15. No hand. He can't. Hands on the ground. Yeah. Hands on the ground. Don't. Ciao. Next time, I'll do next to you.
Instructions there by referee Shankar Bekot.
Hands on the ground.
His hands were on the ground and warns him not to obstruct the referee's decision, as Ovin Hettiarachi kicks the other way and this time finds good ground. Takes his
Be
team
careful.
just 10 meters away from 22.
All right. Okay.
Not a clean line out there by Lashandra Silva, but Javardhana knocks it on and gives possession once again to St. Thomas. Advantage over, says the referee, but St. Thomas's College still with possession, but holding on there in the far corner was Sadak Ishaq, if I'm not mistaken, and Zubair doesn't find touch, so Chaturanga once again running circles, cuts back inside, almost at the 50-meter line.
Stay up.
Trying to play it close. Shamud Bashula to Ovin Hettiarachi. Now Revanka to Rajapaksa, who was bundled into touch. Not gaining quite much. St. Thomas's College swinging the ball both ways, but the wingers have to work on so much more. Rajapaksa should have fought his way and tried to keep the ball alive and stay in field, but rather
10
he
meters back.
helped the tackler push him into touch. Samarakon now.
Blue. Don't close the gap. Okay.
Made life easier for the defender.
Okay, play on.
Short line out to Shritesh, and once again Samarakon takes it. Now flirting with the touchline. That's Shritesh running straight. Breaks through. That will be the second try for Shritesh Tavaraj. Well executed move there. Samarakon to Samarakon, and once again gets the ball and runs straight away in the corner for the second try. Shritesh Tavaraj, who gets his name on the score sheet and extends Wesley College lead by another 5 points.
Wonderfully executed there from Wesley. They tried that move initially, but on that occasion it was thrown straight to Dunal Fernando, but this time they executed perfectly. They're up 10-0 with the kick to come from Walpitage. And St. Thomas's find themselves in familiar circumstances. They've conceded twice before halftime against St. Peter's and against Royal. They've done so against Wesley College as the kick goes astray.
I agree now with St. Thomas's College is known for their second half performance. In fact, they trailed in all 3 games against Royal, against St. Peter's and against Kingswood. So this is nothing new to St. Thomas's College. They've acted quite impressively under pressure, and they're a more fitter side, which is why their second half performance is impressive than the other teams. Owen Hetiarachi with the restart. High hanging kick collected by Tahir, pumping his legs to move forward, but looks like he's holding on. Referee lets that go this time around, and now Zubair to Harshana. Velagedara cuts back inside once again with the offload, but knocks it forward. A close move there by Vishwa Velagedara and Jayawardena.
Once again, brilliant running rugby by Wesley College, and had that last pass gone to hand, it would have been another try for Wesley. The Thomians having to scramble back in defense.
This is what St. Thomas's is not doing right. They're not getting their set pieces right. And they always find themselves in their own half defending.
Say, very good boys.
This time, Chamud Bashula with the wrong point. Now Samuel Agboibo steals possession, wins ball for Wesley College, but it will be another scrum for Wesley. This time, just right on top of the 5 meters. So Rajapaksa making a fumble out of that ball. Promising position and promising in a promising position for Wesley College.
That scrum initially was good for St. Thomas's, but right when you thought the scrum half would take that ball out, they lost concentration and gave away that advantage for Wesley College, and they piled on through.
Set. Steady.
But Wesley giving away a cheap possession, conceding a penalty in the 5 meters, as Noah will put his hand up to take this touch finder. Noah Vikramasuriya starting his first game for St. Thomas's College, but he'll only manage to take his team up to the 22 with just a little over 5 minutes for the first half to end in our clock. Wesley College lead by 10 points to nothing. Two solitary tries as Walpitage missed both conversions. Donal Fernando collects it cleanly, falls hard on his on the ground, but looks like he's okay. Thomas is still in their own half. They have to get out of there. Playing in the opposition half is the best. But Wesley College with a lot at stake. Defending. They've had more possession and they've attacked more in this first half than St. Thomas's.
Now use it.
Use it, says the referee, as Bashula looked for the box kick this time as well. Looks like it's on the full. So Wesley College will have the line out on the 22. Bashula making it his third kick, 3 out of 3 for him that found that went out on the full. So that's not something Coach Shamli Nawaz would like.
Go 10 meters.
Bashula replacing Sakit Pereira, making his way to the starting lineup, but it's not what any coach would have wanted. So clean line out by Wesley College. Jisa Vijay Gunawardana going straight into contact. Wesley College still have possession. Samarkon now carrying it forward.
You lost the ball.
Genosha Mendes to Alpitage. He steps inside.
He
gets the first tackler. Knock forward though by the incoming supporter. That was Ravin Fernando, the try scorer. He knocks it forward. So a cardinal error there by Fernando. As news from St. Peter's College grounds, the Pete Wrights leading 7 points to 3 in the first half.
Coach.
So positive start for the Pete Wrights.
Steady.
They're playing for the BC Angie Trophy.
Use the ball.
And Peters winning the first half as Revanka Abewardana goes into contact. Ovin Hetiarachi collects the ball, puts in the kick, finds the corner of his boot. So once again in a similar possession, Wesley College will have line out on the 22.
Blue number 9 off. Blue number 9. Blue number 9.
And like we said earlier, Coach Shamli Nawaz has opted to replace
number 4. Numbers 8 man.
Replace Simula Pitia. And in comes Akib Kala. Another clean line out by Wesley College, but tackled on the spot there by Lashandra De Silva.
Go back, last foot.
Wesley College. They've had almost 70% of possession in this first half, if I'm not mistaken.
Go back. Last foot.
St. Thomas's College have been defending their hearts out right from the get-go, and wrap it again now. To Zubair, he gets back up on his feet with the big fend, bumps off one tackler, goes into ground, but holds on to the ball, so penalized. It was Akib Kader who was right on the
You can't cover
spot,
the ball.
winning possession for his team.
Carter straight into the action. And Hettiarachchi this time around gains good meters here for St. Thomas's. Very rarely they've ventured into the opposition half.
Last play.
And with just a few seconds
play.
away from half time, they would ideally want to finish this first half with some points.
Go back.
Yes,
Okay.
as Harit Senanaka collects it cleanly and now trying to form that rolling maul.
Advantage. Come inside. Go back.
Thomas College moving
back.
forward. They have an advantage coming their way
Go
for
back.
a side entry by the Wesley College defender. Another penalty. Two infringements, similar infringements by Wesley College. And it will be an opportunity for Hettiarachchi to gain good ground for his side and eventually hope that the rest of the players can make their way over the whitewash before Lemons.
Don't come inside. Don't come inside.
St. Thomas is just around 5 meters away from the try line. Good take from Donal Fernando. Loud cheer coming from the Thomian supporters on that end. They still have that penalty advantage.
No.
One says the referee as the maul collapses, but ball still with the home team, just inches away for St. Thomas's.
Go back.
Opting to play it safe and play it close. As Lashandra De Silva now carrying the ball forward. He touches down and scores at the brink of half time. So Lashandra De Silva goes over for St. Thomas's College first try. Right at half time now. How important was this try for St. Thomas's?
Absolutely a morale boosting try. That would be for the Thomians going into half time.
Okay.
St. Thomas's, after having another one of those poor first halves, finds themselves only 5 points behind. With the kick to come from Ovin Hettiarachchi. His kick is good. And that's half time here at the Big Club Grounds in Mount Lavinia. Wesley College leading 10 points to 7 at half time. And St. Thomas's finally getting on the score sheet on the stroke of half time with a try from Lashandra De Silva and the conversion from Ovin Hettiarachchi.
There you go, the half-time confirmation. Thomians trailing by 3 points, 7 points to 10. Wesley College on top here at Mount Lavinia. Was a stop-start affair in the first half, but we're looking forward for some exciting action in the second half. Stay tuned and stay logged to ThePapare.com. We'll bring you live action from the second half here at ThePapare.com.
හපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි.
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට ගහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
To be a man is to sweat for every last inch of it. The harder you push yourself, the louder your body will protest. From sweat to grease, grease to dandruff. Fight back with Clear Men, 2 times the fighting power of ordinary shampoos. Beat grease, beat dandruff. Unbeatable performance for the unbeatable man. Power for the odds. Clear, zero dandruff, nothing to hide.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
Then Gold Dio Body Spray. හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි 4කින්. Blaze, Challenge, Storm සහ Rave. අදම try කරන්න. Gold Dio Body Spray. පැය 24 පුරා.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend. She is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine. You call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art, it's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate, it's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Find yourself in love. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
සිංහ නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අත විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Okay, she's ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Impressive CV. But why do you want to work here?
Is your unlimited package limiting you? Be really unlimited with the largest network. Talk unlimited with more than 13 million Sri Lankans with Dialog. Dialog Blaster Unlimited. A range of daily, weekly and monthly plans. Dial #678# to convert your package or get a new connection. It's always been my dream to be a part of a blue chip company.
ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් සිංහලෙන් www.thepapare.com වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසලා සිංහල භාෂාව තෝරාගන්න. ක්‍රිකට්, රග්බි, පාපන්දු, වොලිබෝල්, මලල ක්‍රීඩා, පැසිපන්දු විතරක් නෙමෙයි වෙනත් ක්‍රීඩා සහ විශේෂාංග ලිපි උනත් ThePapare සිංහල තුලින්. ඇයි අපේ වීඩියෝ පිටුව ක්‍රීඩාව හා සම්බන්ධ දහසකුත් එකක් වීඩියෝ, සම්මුඛ සාකච්ඡා, ඒ වගේම ඇසිදිසි, රග්බි පිටියේ කතා, ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මසාලා වගේ සතිපතා ජනප්‍රිය විශේෂාංග නරඹන්න. ඔබේ පරිගණකේ ටැබ් එකෙන් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකෙන් ලබා ගන්න ඔබට ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන්. ThePapare සිංහල ක්‍රීඩා පුවත් ඩිජිටලීකරණය.
අපේ අම්මා චේන්ජ් වෙලා උඩේකට චේන්ජ් වෙලා
හපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට කහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
සුවිසලි ලක්ක වෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමට ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව
Welcome back to the encounter between Wesley College and St. Thomas's College. The second half action here at ThePapare.com. Wesley College, of course, leading 10 points to 7. Mind you, it's the encounter for the Sir Oliver Gunathilaka Trophy as Valpidage with the kickoff. Abhivardhana collects the ball cleanly and St. Thomas's College in their own half. Played a lot of rugby in their own half in the first half, and Wesley getting the better of them as Valpidage spots space at the back and Chaturanga calls for mark. Great awareness there, but a little too shaky there by the young lad.
Almost let it slip from his hands once again. Was Chaturanga. Lucky enough, he got his knees up.
Good kick by Hetiarachi.
Whose ball?
Right at the 40-meter mark.
Good ball.
Looks like it's St. Thomas's College ball. Touched the Wesley winger just
Numbers,
before it went over the line out.
Yes,
Stay,
indeed,
10 meters
the
back.
Ball
Why? 10 meters.
bounced just in front of the line, and it as
Okay,
the
play on.
Wesley player tried to kick
Backward.
it. He was only able to kick it out.
Ovin to Sada Kishak to Noah. Now in the corner, Rajapaksa has space. Almost gets away from that first tackler, but grabbed by his jersey and bundled him into touch there, the Wesley defender. So
15.
Thomas College showing some
inside the 5 meter.
attacking rugby.
Numbers.
The start of the second half.
Numbers.
After defending throughout the first half.
Much better from the Thomians. Catching everyone off guard. But Wesley have a penalty in the early going of this second half. Crucial second half for the Wesleyites.
Doesn't find touch, and once again Chaturanga calls for mark. And going back to that infringement there which Samud Bashula committed, I think the referee was a bit harsh now. Samarakon lost control of the ball and Bashula just played it on the ground after he rolled away, so nothing much there. However, Wesley College won that penalty but didn't manage to get away with a lot of ground. Mr. Samarkon with the throw in.
Here, number 5.
They've been going for the 6th man. In the first 3 occasions, and once again overthrown there by Samarkon, but Tani the Walpitagay coming to the rescue. Great awareness by the Thormians. They've not committed foolishly to the rucks. They've played some smart rugby. Great counter-rucking there. Looks like they've stolen the ball, but Wesley College winning a penalty off the feet, says the referee. So Murshid Zubair will win his team another penalty, 10 meters advantage, and looks like Donal Fernando will be sent to the sin bin. The young and innocent Donal Fernando will have to go to the naughty chair for the rest of the 10 minutes for not going 10 meters. And the Taran the Walpitagay straight away points at the post, so looking to get these points early on.
Get behind.
Goes straight through the upright, so 3 points up, drawing first blood in the second half. Taran the Walpitagay missed both kicks in the first half, failed to at the conversions, but this time around gets it spot on. So 13 points to 7, a 6-point lead now. Wesley College. Owen Hetiarachi. Good kick and almost recollected by the Thormians. Great work there by Harit Sena Naika. He almost tapped it back, but the oncoming support player just knocking it forward. Costly error there.
Right.
Should have hung on to it and played with momentum.
Up in Bambalapiti at the St. Peter's College grounds in the 45th minute. St. Peters are leading 12 points to 3 against Royal.
Crouch! Point!
To try just after half time.
Set! Steady! Steady!
Genosha Mendes with the put in. First round of the second half. Walpitagay running straight through, breaks free. He evades the first tackler. Looks a pop pass, and now Sadaki Shak has open play. Kavin Jayasekara comes in support. In fact, that was Chaturanga.
No hands, release! Go back.
So Walpitagay makes a good break, but
takes
the risk of
go back, blue!
Offload. But however, St. Thomas College on the attack now. Shenuk Pereira looking for options, acting as the scrum half. Pass to Sadaki Shak and Noah with another mistake. Not having the best of games.
Now use the ball.
But Wesley College have to keep in mind they have the numerical advantage. So if they could turn possession over, all they have to do is find their overlap. As Samud Bashila now puts the ball over in Hetiarachi. Smothered there by Samuel Ogbebo. Looks like a try is coming the Wesley College way.
Go back, go back.
But quick to on the defense was Thomas's, but looks like Shritesh will score his second try of the game. Shritesh Tavaraj, the fortunate receiver there. Ogbebo making that initial smothering. Ball falls forward and then just worked the line, and Shritesh had to just slice through that gap and go over. So 8 points up early on in the second half. Wesley College putting St. Thomas's under immediate pressure. And St. Thomas's will have to get back in the game sooner or later. If not, it's going to be quite a difficult hill to climb.
That was a brilliant play from Wesley. I think Uvin Hetiarachi taking way too much of a time to clear that ball. Allowing the Wesley defenders to converge on him. And this is smart play from the Wesleyites. I think initially in the first half they got a penalty and they went for a line out rather than going for the 3 points. But this time around they got a penalty early in the second half. They went for points, extended that lead to 13 points to 7, and now they got that opportunity and they were clinical enough to score, and up by 11 points right now. This is crucial, especially in the early going of this second half. Ogbebo, who got a very hard hit just nearing the try line. Looks like he's okay to continue.
Started things off for Wesley College, which resulted in the try.
Time on.
Using his height, using his long hands, and getting injured in the process, but good to see him standing back on his feet and saying he'll continue. Wrap it again now. It's an important conversion. Goes through. So making no mistake this time around. Time to help it again. Adds the extras. 20 points up now. Wesley College in the lead.
Get behind, number 7.
It's Noah Vikramasuriya with the kick straight to Murshid Zubair.
Well, Pitage with the return kick. Noah should have collected in the first bounce. Lets the ball bounce thrice, and now he's trying to dance in the flirt with the touchline, but causing his team and putting his side quite a bit of trouble without clearing it first time up. Revanka Abevardhana.
No, release now.
Tries to squeeze through.
The Thonians have replaced the scrum as well. It's Sakit Pereira who has come on for the second half. Adisha Handin Patrina. That's bundled down.
The last foot.
And Ovin Hetiarachi gains some meters.
In fact, Sakit Pereira replaces Sakit Pereira comes in as scrum half, while Samud Bashuda moves into the fly-half position.
Here, numbers. Okay.
So, Ovin Hetiarachi has been taken off. And St. Thomas's College still with the player down. Samarako not a clean line out, but manages to recollect it. And St. Thomas's now with this line out in the same position.
Keep the straight line. Straight line.
An overcooked line out this time from Lashandra. Gives away position back to Wesley. St. Thomas's haven't had the best of line outs this weekend.
Number 7.
The referee calls a penalty for a high tackle.
Number 7.
And Wesley now has the opportunity to extend their lead with another 3 points.
Wait. Captain. Number 7.
Thomians.
Don't go high tackle. Please be careful. No, it's high tackle.
Thomians already down to 14 men. Referee Abekon only giving a warning
going low
to Kavinja Sekara. As you can imagine, he's not pleased with that decision from the referee.
As Tarun Walpidage undoubtedly goes and points straight at the post. He wants the points before thinking of getting that bonus point. Wesley College want to first make sure that they have enough points on board to use the penalties that will follow later on in the game and score 4 more tries. So sensible and smart rugby here by Wesley College. Came into this game as underdogs and they're definitely making a statement here. Another 3 points. So 23 points up, Wesley College. Slowly but surely taking control of this game now.
Absolutely, just 13 minutes back at the start of the second half. They were only up by 3, 10 points to 7, but now find themselves leading 23 points to 7. They've added 16 points in this first 30 minutes of the game. St. Thomas's now getting a penalty.
Looks like Noah will kick the ball. Not a good kick there. Just 3 meters forward, so Noah doesn't execute perfectly. But however, St. Thomas's College form that driving ball and they are definitely moving forward.
Advantage.
And intentionally collapsing that ball. So St. Thomas's have an advantage coming their way. So no advantage was played, so referee will bring back play to the initial infringement.
Mark.
So this time the Thomians will opt for a scrum.
Mark.
Interesting decision taken by the Thomians because they were good with the rolling wall. They were in the attacking third in the first half.
Number 18.
And now here as well. But surprisingly, they've gone in for
Okay, boys.
Scrum. And to full strength with Dunal Fernando.
Bye.
But
set.
Wesley College making
taking
all the advantage and the maximum out of the numerical
now
advantage they had, as Lashandra De Silva carries the balls from the back of the scrum. Sakit Pereira looking for options, switches direction, puts the newcomer straight away into contact. There was Jason Dureraj his first touch with the
Release
ball
now.
as Shenuk Pereira now twisting and twirling, trying to present the ball to his team.
Go back, last foot, last foot, last foot.
Playing it close, St. Thomas's. Kavin Jayasekara.
Release now. Stay, go back. Advantage.
Another advantage coming Thomian's way. Inching closer. Sakit Pereira barking instructions to his forwards, marshalling them as Adisha tries to sneak through, but not managing to, as Harit Senanaga, the skipper,
release now,
takes 3 to bring him down.
Advantage.
Already inside the 5-meter line. So 3 infringements in
Captain. Number 9.
quick succession.
Ball down. 2 repeated. Line outside and come inside. No, it's a red zone. Yeah. Repeated. No.
Very clearly said there by referee Ishanka Dekon. 2 repeated infringements, and then the third hand on the ground right in front of the post. So the try scorer, the double try scorer Sritesh Kavaraja will find himself in the sin bin for the next 10 minutes.
Repeated, yeah.
And once again, St. Thomas is opting to go for a scrum now. Wood.
Okay.
Looks like they're pretty confident about their scrum.
Go back.
And Kavin Jayasekara will have to move out of the scrum to keep the numbers even.
Right. Boys. Crouch.
Sakit Pereira
Point. Set. Steady. Steady, boys.
with the scrum.
Okay.
Saints finds Bashula. Bashula now trying to go straight through. Olugala. Looks like he has scored, but
Time off.
referee
It's okay.
wants to have a word with his assistant. So referee will want some assistance.
Try. Yes, thanks.
Looks like Rehan Olugala will score the second try of St. Thomas's College in the second half. We need more of that if they are to catch up with the double blues, and it will be a difficult conversion for Chamud Bashula, who is replacing Ovin Hettiarachi.
Good start for St. Thomas's with Wesley College being down to 14 men. Just a mere minute before that try was scored. And the conversion from Veera Singer is not good. St. Thomas's now 12 points to 23 in the 55th minute.
Wait. Number 5.
Must add that every time St. Thomas's have come into the opposition attack in third, they've been clinical.
Okay.
Wesley College making some changes as a 16th player has entered the field, as the security officers have to come into chase.
Wait.
Wesley College conceding another penalty.
Hold down.
As the referee wants, the assistant referee has
Number 23.
has
What's your recommendation?
something to say.
Yeah, okay. Number 23. Number 23. Blue, number 23. Go. Yeah, go in high tackle. Yeah, go back.
So lucky escape for Dinuja, who just came in, committing a high tackle, but Noah not getting the touch finder right as Wesley College now with the counter attack. Kavindana, he has the speed as Chenuk Pereira is ball chasers with some torn shots. Touches the ball down in his own try line, so it will be a 22-minute dropout. And make sure
Get behind.
to like, vote and share your favorite try in this school's rugby league. The Clear Men Try of the Week will bring you all the awesome and scintillating tries that were scored in all 6 games. So make sure you watch, share, like, vote the Try of the Week.
Numbers. Here, numbers. 5 man. Here. Hey.
Samarakon. Another throw in. His team is in a comfortable position, but you can never underestimate this Somin outfit. Ogbebo collects it cleanly. Genosha Mendes with
tackle now, release! Sir, release now!
The pass. Looks like Wesley College will win another penalty, not releasing the ball carrier. No daylight shown as well, so Thomians conceding penalties. And Tharindu Valpitage, he's been good with his boot. He's maintained 100% success rate in the second half, missing 2 conversions in the first, but so he'd want to add 3 more points and take his team up to 26. The kick is about 45 meters away. Tharindu definitely has the boot to do it. And there's always Murshid Zubair as well, who can slot in these monster kicks. Has the distance, has the accuracy, and another 3 points up for Tharindu Valpitage. So 26 points now with 58 minutes on our clock. St. Thomas's College have a mountain to climb.
Time off.
As the referee brings back play.
Harde. Okay. Time on.
Resumes play now. Samud Bashula. High hanging kick. Knocked forward by Kavindana Pereira.
What do you want? First knock on. Line out. Scrum line out.
So referee asking the Thomian skipper, what do you want? Scrum or line out? And straight away opting for the scrum.
Very good scrum. Boys, good.
Still with the numerical advantage, St. Thomas's College, but they've not managed to get the best of it yet, like how Wesley did.
Boy!
Sakit Pereira looking to feed the ball in.
Crouch! Boy! Set! Steady, boys! Steady!
Sakit Pereira feeds it in. Intentionally wheeled by Wesley College, and Sakit Pereira looks to take it quickly.
Scrum.
But
Scrum down. Don't push.
Harit Senanayake once again says no sir, we'll go for a scrum. More changes coming in.
Shout කරන්න එපා තේරුමක් නැහැ බොඩි ස්කම් shout වෙන විතරයි වෙන්නේ.
As Noah is being replaced. Trevin Gama makes his way in.
Boy! Set! Steady boys!
Sakit with the put in. This time cleanly collects it. Chamud Bashala to Olugala. And now moving forward.
Take a roll away!
Gama collects the ball.
Back.
Far corner. Chamud Bashala, Dunal Fernando comes in support.
Advantage.
Chamud to skipper Senanayake, who knocks it forward, but so St. Thomas's have an advantage coming their way, and looks like another card for the prop forward of Wesley College. That's Jisa Vijay Gunawardena.
Here.
So now it's 15 against 13.
One penalty here, one penalty here.
While Wesley are down to 13 men here at Big Club Grounds, St. Joseph's have taken the lead 18 points to 17 in the 54th minute at Havelock Park. And at St. Peter's College Grounds, it's St. Peter's leading 12 points to 8 against Royal College with around 5 minutes to go. Just a 4-point difference between Royal and St. Peter's.
On the line.
Very critical and very close games as we expected. As Dunal Fernando collects it well.
Go back. Advantage.
Thomas looking to set up the rolling ball. Advantage is with them, but they don't need that. And it looks like it's Akib Kader who came on as a substitute in the first half, who has gone over. And St. Thomas is now closing the gap, 17 points to 26 with the kick to come.
Yes, smart bit of play there by St. Thomas's. Had 2 penalties in 2 different places. Opted to go for the one closer to touch.
7.
Kicked it to the 5-meter line, formed that rolling ball, and straight away over Akib Kader went. As once again Chamud Bashala will have a difficult conversion to make.
Surprising that they haven't opted for Tevin Iriagama as the kick goes astray.
And Wesley College back to 14 players, but still one man down, and Thomases have the advantage.
7 more.
And Wesley will have to play their next 7 minutes with just 14 men. So very critical time for Wesley.
Yes,
leading by just 9.
Meaning Thomases will have the advantage until the end of the game. Sakit Pereira not thinking twice, puts in the kick straight away. Earned his team roughly around 10 meters.
Yeah. Number 6.
I think throughout the season, the Thomians' inability to make the decision and kick out of jail has cost them quite a lot of points.
Okay, play on.
As very simple
line out
being executed by St. Thomas, by Wesley, I beg your pardon.
Thomians not committing in defense.
No hands.
Just
No.
waited till the player
Rock.
came closer, and now Wesley College
advantage.
Have an advantage coming their way. Offside by Thomases. and I wouldn't be surprised if Tarindu opts for the 3 points, and that's what he does exactly.
With the form he's been having in this second half, this would be an easy kick for Walpitage.
Number 3.
If he gets this right, he'll take his team up to 30 points, which will be a tough task for St. Thomas's to overcome. But St. Thomas's have been known in this league at least to give mini heart attacks in the dying embers of the game. As I recall, the St. Peter's game came back strong in the final minutes and managed to win that game by 1 point.
But I think if this goes in, and quite surprisingly it didn't, I was going to say if that had gone in, Wesley would have been comfortable winners with just 4.5 minutes to go. But surprisingly,
Wait.
Yes, and if St. Thomas's are to win this game, they'll have to score twice now. A converted try wouldn't be sufficient. Walpitage collects it, sends it to the skipper, Murshid Zubair. He finds space at the back. Raja Paksa now puts in the big fin, but a great tackle there by Kavinder.
No, track ball. Play on. Hey, go back.
Sakit Pereira wins his team a penalty coming from the side, says the referee. Offside. So St. Thomas's College will have to make maximum use of this penalty, but Chamud Bashura doesn't find touch. Boy, oh boy, how will that cost him, as Murshid Zubair once again puts a thumping kick to the back, but looks like it went around the full. Intentions are right now. He wants to play in the opposition half, but the execution not coming the way he wanted.
Time off.
2 horrible kicks coming from both Bashula for the Thomians and Murshid Zubair for the Wesleyites.
Okay. Wait. Mark. Wait. Time.
Thomians, if they are to win, they need a try.
Wait. Time on.
As quickly as possible.
Okay, go back.
This time they don't opt for the...
Release now. Roll away, release.
Adish Anun Patrana carrying the ball forward.
Roll away.
To breach this Wesley defense. Sakit Pereira.
Tackle now.
Thomases have to hold on to position. These are the positions where they almost lost it, and once again it's a repeat of the same scenario. Thomas losing possession as Wesley now counter attack, but Murshid Zubair knocks it forward. So a scrum down for St. Thomas just on the 22. They will need to make this count now.
No, 7 man. 7 man.
And up at St. Peter's College Grounds, the unbeaten streak of the Royalists have ended. St. Peter's winning 12 points to 8. Low scoring, a thrilling affair at the St. Peter's College Grounds. St. Peter's coming up trumps 12 points to 8, and up at Havelock Park. It's just a 1 point game with 10 minutes to go. St. Joseph's College leading 18 points to 17 against TC Patana College.
What a shocker now with the St. Peter's College.
Steady boys, very good. Steady, very good.
Losing
Stay.
St. Thomas's, but how they've progressed throughout this league from the first week to the 5th week. St. Thomas's College has improved mountains as they beat Royal College. But I can't say the same for St. Thomas's now. They've been quite consistent throughout the league from week 1 to 5.
Steady.
And this game as well, not bestest of performances. Bashula slicing through. As Lashandra Silva now carrying the ball forward.
Release it! Advantage.
They have an advantage coming their way.
Go back.
Sakit Pereira to Dunal Fernando. Now Adisha fends off one. Still on his feet. It's brought down. Presents the ball. Sakit Pereira. Shouldn't slow things
now
down.
Use the ball.
He needs to up the pace. He needs to make sure that he has no time left. Because a converted try would not do. They need
Release.
More points. They need to score twice as he switches directions now. That's Iriagama cutting straight through. Great offload to Rajapaksa. Puts in the fend.
Release.
Almost over.
Advantage.
He has an advantage coming their way.
Stay.
Harit Senanayaka.
Stay, go back, go back, go back.
The try line.
Go back.
Senok Pereira. Almost over. Just in the shot and he scores. Senok Pereira scores.
First.
And it's not in a hard angle.
First moment.
In a kickable angle.
No, yeah.
So
it's
Shamat
right.
Bashula will have to make this conversion. Quite crucial. But looks like Tevin Iriagama puts his hand up and says he'll take the duties of the conversion, but I think this will be it. As his kick goes through. And that's it. Wesley College win by 2 points. They beat St. Thomas's here at Mount Lavinia. They'll defend their Sir Oliver Gunathilaka title. And it's time for us to decide our player of the match, Nawad.
I think quite a bit of good performances coming from the two try scorers, Ritesh and Valpitage. But my money would go to Valpitage, who had a good second half as well, because those kicks were crucial for Wesley, getting that advantage and them winning by one point.
Yes, I agree. Valpitage missed out on the first half with his kicks, but he was always there, created the opportunities and accumulated those points in the second half. So Thanendu Valpitage will be the clear man of the match for this week's encounter against St. Thomas's College. The confirmation: St. Thomas's College 24, Wesley College 26 here at Mount Lavinia. Cracking encounter. Lots of rugby. And what a game we had on our hands today.
Absolutely. This match went down to the wire, to the last few minutes. And St. Thomas's losing out by 2 points.
And
the same thing happened at the St. Peter's College grounds as well. 12 points to 8 it ended with St. Peter's winning, and still St. Joseph's versus EC Patana. They are still playing with 6 minutes to go.
As we take a look at the breakdowns of both teams, 3 tries each, one conversion each, and this is where the difference comes. Wesley College scoring 3 penalties to bag 26 points in total. Wesley College led 7 points to 10 at half-time, and Valpitage, our player of the match in this encounter. So that will wrap up the first round encounters for both these teams, and Wesley College can go back home smiling with the Sir Oliver Gunathilaka trophy as well as their spot in the cup segment for the second round. So wrapping things up here at Mount Lavinia, on behalf of the Papare production, technical and content crew, I'm Yusran Lantra signing off, sharing the passion.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් බුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන් තේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන් තේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන් තේ පදමට ගහට.
I have news. Let's meet.
සුවිසලි ලක්ක වෙනුවෙන් සෑමංගලක් දක්වාම දහඩිය හෙලීම සැබෑ පිරිමියෙකුගේ ගතියක්. ඔබේ උත්සාහය තියුණු වෙන තරමට ඔබේ ශරීරයේ උත්සාහයට අභියෝග කරයි. මුලින් දහඩිය, ඉන්පසු ග්‍රීස්, අන්තිමට ඉස්හොරි. ක්ලියර්මෙන් සමගින් නැගිටින්න කාලයයි මේ. සාමාන්‍ය ෂැම්පූ වලට වඩා දෙගුණයක් ක්‍රියාකාරී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ඔබත් සමග ඉස්හොරි වලට එරෙහිව සටන් වදී. ඔබේ ජයග්‍රහණයට පෙරමං සදන අසම්සමී ලක්ක වෙත යන සැබෑ පිරිමින් වෙනුවෙන්ම සුවිශේෂී ක්ලියර්මෙන් ලොබාංගේගේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
දැන් ගෝල්ඩියෝ බොඩි ස්ප්‍රේ හඳුන්වා දෙන අලුත් මාදිලි හතරකින් බ්ලේස්, චැලෙන්ජ්, ස්ටෝම් සහ රේව්. අදම ට්‍රයි කරන්න ගෝල්ඩියෝ බොඩි ස්ප්‍රේ පැය 24 පුරා.
When she's special, she's not just a girlfriend, she is your sweetheart. When you feel it, you don't just call it sunshine, you call it warmth. When you reveal your deepest emotions, it's not just art, it's freedom. And when its essence is premium cocoa butter, it's not just chocolate, it's Ravello. Chocolate so special, you call it Ravello.
Echo the voices of fun. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Okay, she's ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Impressive CV, but why do you want to work here?
Is is your unlimited package limiting you? Be really unlimited with the largest network. Talk unlimited with more than 13 million Sri Lankans with Dialog. Dialog Blaster Unlimited, a range of daily, weekly and monthly plans. Dial #678# to convert your package or get a new connection. It's always been my dream to be a part of a blue chip company.
දැන් යහපෝෂා දන්නේ ඉරිඟු සහල් මුං සෝයා විතරක් නෙවෙයි කිරිත් එකතු කරලා. ඒ නිසා මා චේන්ජ් වුණා.
ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ගේ අලුත්ම සොයා ගැනීම. මේක රස එක. මැලිබන් යහපෝෂ රසයකට චේන්ජ් වෙන්න.
කිසි ගැම්මක් නෑ. පදම පරක්කු ඇයි?
සුමීරි පානේ පදමට ගහලා දවස පුරා ගතට දැනෙන මිහිරක් පුබුදා.
හොඳම මැලිබන්ටේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා. මැලිබන්ටේ එක්ක අපේ දවස රස වුණා.
පදම වරුනේ.
කහට පදම නියමෙට රස සමග මුසුණා.
මැලිබන්ටේ පදමට කහට.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකික සැමගේ තේරීම no limit.
Stumble upon a surprise. Fashion inspired by emotion. Glitz, the fashion destination.